My name is Evie Too Sexy. I am a Buffalo Sabres fan. My 2021-2022 season preview. How do I feel about the roster this year? It's pretty fucking bad. I'm going to keep this video short because there's not much to preview. So without Jack Eichel this year, the Sabres are going to be really fucking bad. With Jack Eichel, we wouldn't be much better. I'm not going to talk much about Eichel, so I'll just talk about it right now. Basically, I want him out. He's not a good leader. End of story. He wants out. We want him out too. It's a mutual, both teams don't want the player. Is he the best player on the team? Yes. Is he going to play for us this year? No. First line as of Lance Lysowski on Twitter. So we have Skinner, Middlestat, and Vinny Hinostroza. Yes, Vinny Hinostroza plays for the Sabres. Our second line is Rasmus Asplund, Tage Thompson in the middle, and Victor Olofsson. Our third line's not bad. You got Anders Bjork, Dylan Cousins, Drake Caggiula, and then the fourth line's pretty fucking bad. Zemgus Girgensons, Cody Eakin, woo! And Kyle Okposo. Our extra skaters are John Hayden and Arttu Ruotsalainen. I think Arttu Ruotsalainen should play on the roster in favor of Cody Eakin, but who the fuck is going to disagree with me? Cody Eakin is the worst player on the roster by a mile. So you look at these lines, what do you think? Personally, probably the worst forward group in the league. That's okay. We have the worst centers in the league, but that's okay. Because we need to build a franchise. We need an identity. That's what the Sabres need, is a fucking identity. And you're not going to create an identity by being bad. Because that's the Sabres' identity is that we're bad. That's the thing. Is everyone jokes about how fucking bad we are. And I agree. And then you look at our defense. You got Dahlin with Jokiharju. I don't love those two together. I think Dahlin should be playing with somebody else, but we don't have anybody else for him to play with. You got Jacob Bryson with Colin Miller. That's good. I like Bryson. I think he should have a longer stick. He's probably got the shortest stick in the league. I shit you not. His stick is so fucking short. Anyways. And then we have Will Butcher playing with either Robert Hagg or Mark Pysyk. So I don't know how to feel about that. Obviously, Dahlin is the best defenseman on the roster. Other than that, it kind of trails off. I don't know what to think of Will Butcher. I didn't really like him in the preseason, but you never know. In goal, we have Craig Anderson and Dustin Tokarski. What do I think about our goaltending? I'm actually a little more optimistic about our goaltending than a lot of people are. You know, I think Tokarski's got a lot to prove, and even though Craig Anderson's 40, he could probably still play 30 games in the league. I'm fully biased because I'm a Sabres fan, but I think we're going to be decent this year. If I were to look at the standings, I'm going to say bottom 5 teams is going to be Arizona, Detroit for sure, and Buffalo. Those are the 3 worst teams. Arizona, Detroit, and Buffalo. The order they finish in, I don't know. Realistically, the Sabres have the worst roster on paper, but they have a lot to prove. These young kids really, really want to win, and they want to build something with the city. Our fans are so passionate that I think the roster knows how passionate the fan base is. They want to put on a show. They want us to get excited about Sabres hockey. Because do I look fucking excited? I'm not fucking excited. So roster aside, we lost Axel Jonsson-Fjallby today to waivers, but that's okay. I don't really care about that guy. What I'm really excited about is Rochester. The AHL team looks really good, man. I think we really are building something. I really want to see Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, UPL. I want to see UPL come up and just dominate. I don't think that's going to happen, though. He looked pretty shaky in the preseason. A lot of our guys need time to season, and they need time to develop as hockey players. And that's not going to happen overnight. So whether this season is rough or not, whether it's bad, whether we're the worst in the league, it doesn't matter to me. Personally, even if we win 30 games, even if we win 35, I think 30 is the most realistic thing. We win 30 games, we lose 40, maybe lose 12 in overtime. 30, 42, and 10 is a pretty bad record. I'll add one more thing about Eichel. if they do trade him in the middle of the season, or if he gets his surgery, making him available, I believe that we will get a king's ransom in return for a franchise center. So, yeah, the roster could look better if we get a couple pieces back for Eichel. I don't expect it. They'll probably get moved in the offseason. It makes more sense, and that's okay with me. We're going to surprise some people. We're going to be better than people expect. And not from the goaltending front, but I think we're going to score a lot of goals, and we're going to be a fun team to watch. I haven't mentioned Coach Don Granato. I love him. I think he's great in the interviews. He talks like a real coach. He looks like a real coach, and he behaves like a real coach. He's not a soccer chairman. You know, that's the roster. That's what we're going to have to deal with this year as Sabres fans. So, yeah, it's going to suck. Prospects I'm most excited to watch this year, definitely JJ Peterka. He's 19, and he plays like a 25-year-old. Jack Quinn, I don't know if he'll see much time in Buffalo, but he looked pretty good in the preseason. He had like flashes of being really talented. I also want to see some guys like, obviously, I haven't even mentioned Owen Power. Like, Owen Power is going to be sick this year with Michigan. Ryan Johnson is a really good fucking defenseman. He's going to jump in next year for sure. Devin Levi's a good goalie. I'm sad we traded Reinhart. I didn't really want to bring it up, but yeah, that's yeah. So that's my Sabres 2021-2022 season preview. Let me know, what do you think? What are the Sabres going to do? Are they going to finish with 30 wins? Are they going to finish with 20? Who the fuck knows? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching.